Imagine walking into your dream home for the first time, knowing that it's yours. No more rent, no more wondering if the landlord will raise the rent again. But here's the big question: how do you actually get there? The path to homeownership might seem overwhelming, but today we're breaking it down for you. From mortgages to down payments, we'll dive into everything you need to know. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been thinking about buying a home, or if you're just starting to research the process, this video is your one-stop guide to understanding homeownership and mortgages in the USA. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or someone looking to refresh their knowledge, by the end of this video, you'll have a clearer path toward making your dream of owning a home a reality. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because when we reach 1,000 subscribers, we're going to bring you even more content to make your financial dreams come true. So if you find value in today's video, show some love by subscribing. The journey to homeownership and the reality. Now, let's talk about homeownership. Owning a home is a major milestone in life. It's not just about having a place to live, it's about building equity, creating a sense of stability, and making an investment in your future. But here's the reality: most people can't afford to buy a home outright. That's where mortgages come in. A mortgage is essentially a loan that you take out to buy a house. The good news is, this is a very common route for homeowners, and there are various types of mortgages available depending on your needs. But with all the options out there, how do you know which one is right for you? Understanding mortgages, the basics. Let's start with the most basic question: what exactly is a mortgage? When you apply for a mortgage, you're borrowing money from a bank or a lender to buy a home. The home itself acts as collateral for the loan. This means if you fail to make payments, the lender has the right to foreclose on your home. Now, mortgages typically come with two key components: the principal and the interest. The principal is the original amount you borrowed, and the interest is what the lender charges you for the privilege of borrowing that money. But how much can you borrow, and how long will it take to pay it off? This all depends on the terms of your mortgage, and there are a few different kinds to consider. Different types of mortgages. There are several types of mortgages you'll likely encounter. Let's go over the most common ones. Fixed-rate mortgages. With this type, your interest rate remains the same throughout the life of the loan, usually 15 or 30 years. This gives you predictability in your monthly payments. Adjustable rate mortgages, ARMs. These start with a fixed interest rate for a certain period, say 5, 7, or 10 years, and then adjust periodically based on the market. The interest rate could go up or down, affecting your monthly payments. FHA loans. These are backed by the Federal Housing Administration and are designed to help first-time homebuyers or people with less than perfect credit scores. They often require a smaller down payment. VA loans. For those who've served in the military, VA loans are a great option. They often don't require a down payment, and they offer more favorable terms than most other types of loans. USDA loans. If you're looking to buy in a rural area, the USDA offers loans with no down payment and low interest rates to encourage development in these areas. Down payments: how much do you really need? Now, one of the biggest hurdles to homeownership is the down payment. How much do you need? While it varies, most people aim for 20% of the home's purchase price, especially if they want to avoid paying for private mortgage insurance, PMI. However, if you can't afford 20%, don't worry. There are plenty of loan programs that allow smaller down payments, some as low as 3%. But here's a crucial tip: if you're putting down less than 20%, be prepared to pay PMI. This insurance protects the lender in case you default on the loan, and it can add a significant amount to your monthly payments. How mortgages work, the application process. So, now that you know a bit about the types of mortgages and down payments, let's talk about the application process. You'll need to submit an application with your lender, providing details about your income, debts, credit score, and the amount you're looking to borrow. One thing to remember here is that your credit score plays a huge role in the interest rate you'll be offered. The higher your score, the lower the interest rate, which can save you thousands over the life of the loan. It's also important to consider pre-approval. Getting pre-approved for a mortgage means the lender has looked at your financial situation and agrees to lend you a certain amount. This can give you a big advantage when you're shopping for homes, as it shows sellers you're serious and financially capable. Understanding your monthly payments, breaking it down. When you take out a mortgage, your monthly payments will consist of several parts: the principal interest, property taxes, homeowner's insurance, and sometimes PMI. Understanding how each of these factors contributes to your total monthly payment is important because it helps you budget accordingly. For example, property taxes vary widely depending on where you live, and homeowner's insurance is necessary to protect your home and belongings. Some lenders will include both of these in your monthly payment and then pay them directly to the tax authority and your insurance company. Here's something many first-time buyers don't think about: closing costs. These are fees associated with finalizing the mortgage and the purchase of the home. They can include things like loan origination fees, title insurance, and appraisal costs. Typically, closing costs can range from 2% to 5% of the loan amount, so make sure you have this extra money set aside. The role of interest rates and inflation. Another important factor is interest rates. Right now, interest rates are historically low, but they can fluctuate depending on the economy. It's wise to shop around and compare rates from different lenders to find the best deal. Additionally, you want to consider how inflation may impact your mortgage. As inflation increases, the cost of goods and services rises, but your mortgage payments on a fixed-rate loan remain the same, which can help protect your purchasing power. What happens if you can't make your payments? Life happens. Sometimes, due to unforeseen circumstances, you might face difficulty making your mortgage payments. If this happens, it's important to communicate with your lender as soon as possible. They might offer forbearance, modification of terms, or work out a temporary payment plan. However, if you continue to miss payments, the lender may start foreclosure proceedings, where they take possession of the home. This is why it's important to have a financial safety net or insurance to cover unexpected costs. Tips for first-time homebuyers. If you're a first-time homebuyer, here are a few tips to help you along the way. Save for your down payment. The more you can put down up front, the less you'll owe in the long run. Check your credit score. The better your credit, the better the terms of your loan. Get pre-approved. This gives you a clear idea of what you can afford. Don't skip on the inspection. Ensure the house is in good condition before you commit. Consider the long-term costs. Remember, owning a home comes with ongoing expenses like maintenance, utilities, and repairs. Homeownership is a huge commitment, but it's one that comes with incredible rewards. It's a place to build memories, an investment for the future, and a step toward financial independence. By understanding how mortgages work, the costs involved, and the steps to homeownership, you can make informed decisions that lead to a smoother and more successful home buying experience. Thanks for sticking with me through this in-depth guide. Don't forget, if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and help us hit 1,000 subscribers. We've got plenty more tips and resources coming your way. Until next time, happy home hunting.